It's a travesty we started 10 minutes late.
Oh, it's fine. That's cash money.
Yeah, whose fault's that?
I
Probably
blame
mine.
myself.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
But we have started recording, so
Yes,
we're
good.
already in there.
Hello.
Welcome.
I love the chaotic nature of this podcast.
It's
Every
good.
time I've been on it, we've just like, oh well, let's just start halfway through a sentence.
That guy with the record button doesn't know how to start a show.
What?
I reckon you specifically wait for when we're saying some outer pocket shit, and then you're just like, now.
The outtakes reel I've got here is so incriminating.
It's fine. It can't be worse than my Discord chat. It's all good.
Well, on the subject
all
of
my
Discord
messages.
chats, what is today's theme? Has it got anything to do with Discord?
No, it's just themes. I picked this one.
So talk us through the theme, Scott. What is it?
A theme, specifically because I remember I went themes, and then I got someone go clarification, and I went just themes.
When he says someone, he means me.
Like a movie, TV,
And I just went yes.
Adverts, video games.
Yeah,
anything.
literally just anything that is a theme song or theme.
Associated
So,
with a
like
thing.
a piece of music that may either specifically made or has just been used that represents the thing.
Yeah.
And I left this quite open. I'm glad that I did like specifically choose like scores or something like that, because there is going to be a future guest that's kicking around that idea. So I'm glad I didn't tramp his toes.
Yeah.
So what we sort of ended up with looking at the list is songs that appear in films and TV but were made for those shows.
Not quite.
Almost.
Mine, one of mine isn't, but it's fine.
But that seems to be the general theme. So these have some sort of popularity, some sort of popularity related to a movie or TV show. And as is traditional, we have guests who start the show.
Hello!
Oh yeah, the two that were in last time, they're still here again. So yeah.
I've got an apple of pretzel right now. Sorry.
Look, the pretzels are part of the show. If we don't get at least one audible crunch on the mic,
Hey, let's
it's
call
not
them.
been right.
You say pretzels. Let's call them Scott and Stephen. You know.
Nice. There we go. Next time will be the cans popping again.
Well, David spoiled our names as well. I'm Stephen. I've been on the show a few times before, depending on the chronology.
Chronology. Yeah.
No comment.
I'm Scott. I basically live in this recording space at this point.
I'm still Chris.
And I'm still David, I think. Yeah.
You're like the unofficial third member of this podcast. I've been your most appeared guest.
And as our most appeared guest, you get the honour of closing today's
Of
show.
course.
So Stov is starting.
What? Yeah, that's fair.
Which means it's the end of Scott today. So
Yeah, I die after this, guys.
this is where it's written out of the show.
You're going to have like an
No,
EastEnders
it's alright.
finish. You just get in a taxi and never
It'll be like Boy Meets World, and I'll be a totally
Yes.
totally different character next season.
If this is theme songs, after Scott's final words, we should have played the EastEnders closing music.
No, because my song is kind of the perfect closing theme for the show that it's
is.
a part of. It's both the opening theme and the closing theme.
Yeah.
The theme that I picked first off is one that actually stuck with me for quite a few years. It's kind of what drew me into the show initially, just because of how fun it was. And it is Boss of Me by Lame I'll Be Giants. It was featured on the show Malcolm in the Middle.
fantastic program.
Oh, they might be giants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shamefully, I've not listened to anything at all by them apart from Birdhouse in Your Soul, which is their best known song.
I
Yeah.
thought you were going to say you've never watched Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, I haven't. No.
Oh my god!
I've seen like a moment or two from it. I know it's the one where this kid looks at the screen and
There's
breaks
a
the
lot of
fourth wall.
breaks the fourth
yeah.
wall very regularly.
Yeah, because it's not like the cameras aren't actually there from the character's perspective. It's just a fourth wall break.
Yeah. It was a very, very fun show though, and I very much enjoyed it.
What the hell was that for? Just to spike the audio a bit.
Yes.
Chris just spat into the microphone.
Spicy
What?
audio.
Spicy.
Oh, okay.
AD.
I'm going to do some ASMR shit into it in a bit.
Real shit.
What's ASMR again?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
yeah, Boss of Me by Lame Barbie Giants.
Let's
Here's my first pick.
let's do music.
I always love saying this when people go this and I go yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
You're not the boss of me now.
Sorry.
Good
Sorry.
It's such a short cut of the intro as well.
It is.
Like
The intro itself is also mad as anything, like the
Oh,
actual
yeah.
intro of the show. Because they have clips from the show, but they're also like, oh, here's some random shots from like an anime.
The show has started now,
yeah, that's where it starts.
but there's still 3 minutes more of the song.
So I've never actually listened to this beyond that first bit.
As
So.
someone who doesn't know the band, that was heavier than I was expecting after only knowing Birdhouse in Your Soul, which is a kind of acoustic, folky sort of track.
I mean, it's still got that drive to it. It's just a very different feeling now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it kind of screams like 90s alternative rock in a way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I'd say what's really weird to me is I've only ever heard the intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never heard this part. It's kind of got some Scar feel to it as
I
well.
was going to say that guitar that played before that, chorus came in again. It made me think of Madness. The way the guitars played in a lot of their songs.
It's the brass instruments that are happening.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, no,
But that kind of Scar revival was happening when Malcolm in the Middle came out.
Yeah.
You'd have bands like
Real
Big Fish and No Doubt and all that stuff was
kind of
happening.
stuff. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
God, who hasn't been in a Scar band?
Everything becomes Scar eventually.
They might be a ska band.
If left to its own devices, every piece of music eventually becomes Scar. Every creature eventually becomes Crab. That's every piece of transport ends up becoming train. That's
Scar crabs riding trains.
yeah.
That's the future.
I like trains.
Also a great band.
Are they a band?
That's a band.
I was going to
right.
say, he was referencing Aztec movies.
I was, yes.
They're still making those.
Possibly.
No, they are. They released a new one like a week ago.
Oh, I need to watch that. Tom Scar actually features in a Cal Icarus video.
Yeah.
somewhere.
I've met Tom Scott.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
he's pretty cool.
Yeah. I was thinking, we talked about this show and how the fourth wall's broken and all that stuff. That'd be a cool discussion. The best fourth wall breaks in TV shows or
Ooh.
films,
Stay tuned for mine and Chris's films podcast.
Well, I watched Top Secret the other night,
I love that film.
and the fourth wall break in that one was brilliant.
It's literal.
Yeah. It is, yeah, for one part. But there's a bit later in the film where there's this whole action sequence going on. They're just like, but who wants to see this dumb romantic film where loads of stupid things happen and there's just action and comedy and stupid things? And then they just look at you outside the screen and think, oh crap.
Oh, I love Top Secret.
Such a good film.
One of my favourite fourth wall breaks, I think, is Muppet Treasure Island. There's a bit where near the beginning, Billy Connolly's character, Captain Bones, he sort of collapses, and Jim Hawkins, played by Kevin Bishop, and Gonzo and Rizzo kind of rush over, like, what's going on? And then Rizzo says, he died, and this is supposed to be a kid's movie.
I was going to say, I've watched that with my son, who loves it.
That is such a good film. It's so
It
underrated,
is.
and the songs are fantastic in it as well.
There's a picture I've been seeing going around lately where it's like, Lord of the Rings doesn't need a remake. And then someone whispers, Muppets Lord of the Rings. I'm listening.
Oh.
I'm listening. Back to the song.
Yeah, so Bottom
It's a good song. Great
I do
song.
love the closing statement, which is effectively also the thing that closes it in the theme, which is that life is unfair.
Yeah.
Which is just like, within the context of the song, that doesn't feel like someone complaining, it just feels like someone accepting that life is unfair. Which is
kind of
Yeah.
in theme with the show as well, because
Yeah.
Malcolm is that awkward middle child, isn't he? And he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
a lot of
he's
responsibility.
got two older brothers and one younger brother, and then eventually another younger sibling. It's just like he is bang in the middle at some
Slap
point.
bang in the middle, yeah.
My favourite episode is where the dad tries to become a professional artist. He just ends up painting this massive wall of paint in his garage that he can't move.
I like there's a couple of I like sequences in that show quite a lot, like the speed walking one is funny.
Oh, yeah. I
Where
love
it's like,
that one.
he's just a jogger. But I love the thing where Hal spends like an entire afternoon sort of half doing jobs because he keeps finding a new thing that frustrates him in the house. And I'm just like, wow, that's like me whenever I try to clean anything. My partner comes home and everything's sort of half finished. As I've half started a job before something else has annoyed me and I've gone to fix that.
So, are you a fan of They Might Be Giants otherwise?
I'm going to be honest. No. I haven't actually heard of them. Well, I've heard of them, but I haven't actually listened to any of their other songs, I will say.
No, that's the only one of theirs I know. Maybe I need to go and check
The
it
only
out.
thing I know
need to check them out.
from There Might Be Giants is the Tom McGovern doing the good band name, bad band name, and he goes, there might be a bad band name. I was like, woo.
Ouch. Alright, another song?
Yeah, go on then, why not?
Who's next?
Me.
Go on then.
Sick.
So we've gone into movie land now,
Okay.
and I absolutely loved the film Once,
Okay.
and the duo that formed from that, the Swell Season, have many albums of brilliant music, but the soundtrack to that film was their first.
Oh.
And this song's from it. It's called Fallen from the Sky.
Cool.
Bit of a change of pace for you all.
Yes.
It feels very pleasant.
It feels like we've gone forward a decade or two, doesn't it?
What it feels a lot like is like if the previous song was just an acceptance that life is unfair, this just feels like I've suddenly stepped out into a sunny meadow by comparison.
Start spinning round.
Yeah.
Jolly time.
Yeah.
We've gone from someone accepting life's unfair into someone who's deluded into thinking that life's actually really good.
But yeah, it's a beautiful film. It's this kind of love story playing out between two musicians, and
I've seen it.
this song's in the middle somewhere.
It's vaguely wouldn't feel out of place in a Little Big Planet soundtrack.
No, it wouldn't actually. Yeah.
No, I was just sitting there thinking about it for a
What sort of
second.
soundtrack, sorry?
Little Big Planet.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Those games have such charming songs all through.
Oh,
You know,
Always resonate with Sleepyhead. Is that a song?
Yeah. I
I
think my
always
favourite.
think of My Patch.
How'd You Like Me Now comes up in Little Big Planet 3. There's this heist sequence you go through a casino. That's the best bit for me.
I don't think I've played for you.
It actually wasn't the best one.
No, I
I've
heard
got
that.
it purely because you gave it to me.
Yes.
but I've
Oh
not
yeah, you've
played
got
it.
my version.
I've never actually played Little Big Planet.
It's so good. It's a shame they've taken it all offline.
Yeah. It's such a wholesome game.
What exactly happened?
So it's a platform game
Oh, I like platformers, yeah.
where you play as a creature called a sack boy. It's basically just a sack
Oh,
creature.
he has his own game now, doesn't he?
Yes,
he
he
does,
does, yeah.
But you basically just run across platform maps doing like puzzles in a platformer format.
It's all full of pop culture references as well.
All right,
But-
fair enough.
The whole thing about it was the creation tools they used to make the levels was available to the players.
All right.
That was nice.
Yeah.
They can kind of get you.
When you were done with the game, you could just make your own levels and then share them online and play other people's levels.
Yeah.
And some of the user-created levels were insanely good.
Some of them were terrible.
Some of them were absolute trash, but the ones that were like most played were amazing.
Yeah.
And they brought some of those content creators in to do levels for the second and third games.
Fair enough.
Because they were doing stuff Media Molecule couldn't figure out. Like, they didn't know it was possible within their own toolkit. They were like, how the hell have you managed to do this?
Like there's
That's happened with Minecraft.
emulators, there's all sorts of different things, like different lighting, there's so many rockets.
So many ways.
I'm going to be honest, the amount of cock rockets I flew on in that game was quite charming. What
This
was
is a really
thinking about
lovely
this
song.
lovely song, however?
Yeah, this is nice. This is good.
What I like is the cheesy 80s keyboard drum machine in the background.
Yeah.
It keeps the whole song moving quite nicely. Yeah, that soundtrack is well worth a listen. I think they've actually adapted it into a stage musical now as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had done, to be honest.
I think it's happened.
It
but
seems like if you make a piece of media that's about two musicians falling in love,
it's perfect to do a stage version.
it's perfect to do a
Oh,
musical.
Yeah, they did a Bob Dylan one as well, the Girl of the North Country, which is the same sort of idea. I've weirdly got into musicals. I never thought that would happen.
I'm going to one next Friday.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Can't remember what it's called. Is it Hades?
Hades Down.
Yeah,
Oh, that's supposed to be good.
Looking forward to it.
it's going to be good.
A guy Kelly decided to bring me.
Well, yeah, go watch Once as well after you've finished that. And then listen to all their albums because they are just brilliant.
Yeah, good.
That was really lovely.
Glenn,
Yeah,
can I have a
nice.
guest spot on your next album? Anyway, next song.
He'll spit into the microphone for you.
The next song is not on my playlist.
No, we're moving phones now because this one isn't on Spotify. So yeah,
that's how you know we've gone off the beaten path.
yes, absolutely. So this is one I chose, so the song's "Vacation" by Vitamin C. Does anyone have a clue what I'm talking about? Yeah.
No.
Right. So many years ago, when I was a kid, and Scott would have been the same age as me, basically. There was a thing. There was a little. Some people might have heard of it. There was a little thing released called Pokemon: The First Movie.
Nah, never heard of it, mate.
And before. On the VHS, before the main feature, which is about Mewtwo, there's a little kind of mini feature called Pikachu's Vacation.
I know that.
And this is the song that plays during the opening credits. And it's genuinely a really nice song.
Mew looking down at his hands. Why are my hands balls? I'm sorry. Just find the video,
Is this a meme that you've seen?
Yeah.
It's not wrong though.
Yeah, why? He asks a lot of why questions, Mew, doesn't he?
Mewtwo and Detective Pikachu is pretty good.
He is still a bad guy, though.
I mean,
Not really.
Mew is the one that just goes Mew.
Yes.
Mewtwo is the one that speaks English, kind of thing.
Yeah, 'cause
Bill
why
Nye-
am I here? Why do I exist?
Bill Nye in Detective Pikachu is the villain.
Oh, yeah.
Mewtwo just sort of happens to be there.
The science guy?
No.
I never imagined a Pokemon feature where Mewtwo was just a little extra in the background.
No, not so much. But anyway.
Yeah, I sidelined us there massively, sorry. So Pikachu took a holiday, yeah?
Yeah. A load of the creatures of Ash and the gang. They just went on. They just had some fun together and some stuff happened.
It was like a Pokespa, wasn't it, or something like that? Is what? How
They
This is
just had
that
a load of
anime
fun,
trope of
basically.
having a beach episode, isn't it?
But with Pokemon, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole episode doesn't have other than the whole because it is an episode on the side of the film, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a mini feature before the main feature film.
The whole point of it is that Ash and the gang literally go, here's a Pokespa, buy Pikachu, and then you just spend the whole time following these Pokemon that don't say a single, English word.
Oh, that sounds like hell.
But you do get the Pokedex that narrates in English, basically, doesn't it? So
Yeah.
Right, let's do vitamin C.
But the song, as much as people can take or leave the Pokemon movies, the songs in them are genuinely good actually when they are used.
Oh no, I like the Pokemon movies. I think they're pretty alright.
And actually, when I was looking up the soundtrack of this first movie, there's there's loads of 90s artists like NSYNC and other stuff in it.
I had that because I very nearly chose something that appeared in a Digimon movie.
Anyway, shall we play?
Go.
Okay, didn't see that coming.
No.
All of us are just bobbing our heads
Yeah.
alright.
Vitamin C is a female singer, by the way.
I'm pretty sure they've done other soundtracks as well. I want to say there's a Vitamin C song in Ghost World.
Possibly.
I think a Space Jam.
Yeah, it's kind of got that sound, isn't it? There's something about music in
The 90s.
animes and cartoons where they always tend to go for it.
Unnecessarily over the top, yeah.
In fact, I'm now regretting my second choice of song because I've just thought of a really hard anime tune that would be awesome to go
You can
for.
call an audible and just change it, it's fine.
Nah.
He's already made the playlist.
I like that.
He can change the playlist. That's nice.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ooh. Now we're in the 60s.
I feel like this got radio play.
I feel like I've heard
it
it.
might have done, possibly.
Yeah, you've got. I feel like I've heard it, but then again, I did also see this film, so multiple times. So
But then it's kind of doing that thing where it's sampling lots of other
yeah,
sounds and genres that maybe we're just hearing the originals
Yeah.
It's all mashed into one thing.
As I say, I think I might be getting confused because I've watched this thing a fair few times growing up.
Yeah, I always like this song on fair. To be fair,
I just like the episode.
I think it said Christina Aguilera was on the soundtrack as well.
Oh, wow.
It wouldn't surprise me. I had the same thing, as I say, looking at Digimon and trying to find stuff in that soundtrack.
It's that thing that this film was such a hot property at the time that anybody who's anybody was going to go for it.
I saw it in cinema.
Oh, and of course I think I've still got this VHS. I need to sell my VHSs. I was thinking because we've not got a VHS player anymore.
Oh.
And of course I had to rebuy the Mewtwo promo card that came with the VHS.
That's a really good vibe.
Yeah, it's a nice 90s vibe.
Very chill.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm kind of glad I ditched my Pokemon theme though, because otherwise there'd have been a lot of Pokemon in here. I kind of wish I did go for some Digimon now, but it's just a clash.
Digimon, I choose you.
I remember Digimon.
Unironically, I went back and rewatched Digimon in like my late teens, and I was like, this actually is really good. I don't know why.
Digimon went hard.
I think it just wasn't as sort of there as Pokemon was. There wasn't as much to it. I remember there being Digimon trading cards.
Yeah,
I remember the Pokemon ones.
They're still being made.
I know. I remember the Pokemon ones just being more desirable, and the Pokemon games being more desirable. But there's a PS1 Digimon game that is absolutely incredible. It plays like Final Fantasy.
Is that Digimon World?
Yeah, Digimon Wild.
I had that. I was terrible at it.
I know. I'm sure I've told you this, Scott. Have the rest of you heard of a game called Pokemon Dash? Before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have. Have I told you about this? Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Have I told you?
Tell them.
Yeah, tell them.
So you know how most Pokemon games you go around collecting creatures and then you battle the creatures that other trainers have collected as well?
Yeah.
Pokemon Dash was a game for the Nintendo DS, which is an on-foot racing game with Pokemon where you can only play as Pikachu.
It kind of gives me that vibe of like a mystery dungeon game. Like the Pokemon mystery dungeon games were awesome.
I don't know. It sounds like shovelware to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, the DS is like the Wii really, in that they had so much shovelware released for them, but Nintendo were happy to let it pass just because they knew that they could take it because they had Mario and Zelda and all the other stuff.
Somebody will buy this nonsense.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Now, something that isn't nonsense is this next song,
oh yes,
which
My song.
is pretty amazing.
Yes,
In fact, it has amazing in the title.
it does. Specifically, this is a song that got my son into Fallout Boy. And I didn't even realise the connection until you mentioned it when I showed you this theme song
Yeah.
a while later. I just happened to think that my son just liked Fallout Boy, and then I realised he recognised the voice of Patrick Stump, who is the... Patrick Stump does all of the music for this show.
Which is incredible. In
So,
itself.
yeah, he does all of the music for this show, but he specifically does a couple of sung voice lines which are very Fallout Boy coded for obvious reasons. But this is the extended version?
It is the extended
It is the extended version of the theme song from Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which is a Disney Junior show for like I think it's like 4 to 6 year olds. But Patrick Stump just goes really hard on it. There's some really cool drum patterns in it as well. Play it.
It is such a good song.
It's unironically amazing. He plays it live now as part of his set.
Fantastic.
Right, it has started. Here we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, first time you played it to me, I was just like, is that Fallout Boy?
And I was like, what?
when you were just talking about Patrick Stump, I was thinking about the starfish from SpongeBob post amputation.
Oh man.
Oh hello. I'm already getting Fallout Boy vibes from this.
I mean, it's quite nice that the guy's been experimenting with lots of different stuff. I mean, they did a Christmas song, didn't they? You said recently.
Oh
Yeah, it's so good.
That's actually pretty good.
And then they've done that cover of "We Didn't Start the Fire."
That's really good, I think. That cover version.
They're very talented folks.
Yeah.
And as a 30-second sound bit for the opening of a kids' superhero show, it does it, right?
The
They're
shorter
excited.
the actual short version of this isn't that much short. Isn't like much. They actually do use like the full minute for an intro,
This is almost finished.
which is
This is
wild.
the extended version.
So like within this show, they also have a suit up song.
Oh, nice.
And in the suit up song, there's this really cool bit where they introduce Gwen Stacy's character, Ghost Spider. She's a drummer. And there's a point where the drums are doing their normal thing, and then randomly there's a drum fill which just goes really quick, like a triplet drum beat out of nowhere. I mean, that thing in itself is only a minute long, and if you want to tack it on here, you can.
I mean, it sounded,
Might have a look into that.
I mean, it sounded good. Yeah, great.
Yeah, it's really random. Just like if you listen to any, because at that point, once I figured out who it was, I went and listened to the other stuff he did for that show, and I was just like, this is all really good. The show itself, very much for children. There are funny moments in it where I'm just like, ha. But for the most part, when I put it on, it's mostly because my son saw it on CBeebies on BBC iPlayer and was like, oh! And I'm like, well, he wants it.
Go for it. I mean,
He got excited.
can you go wrong with superheroes for kids shows, really? It's
No,
not
especially
really.
not when they're as sanitized as they are
No.
for the Amazing Spider-Man.
The thing I like
for
with that-
for Spidey and His Amazing Friends, sorry.
Yeah, that theme tune, though, the way it started off, it kind of harked back to the old Batman theme.
Yeah,
it almost had that kind of sound going. Classic start.
That was good. Yeah, I like that.
Brilliant.
Shall we move on?
I think we're happy. We've
Yes.
got nothing more to say.
We're happy.
Patrick Stump, you did a good job, sir.
Yeah,
Well
well
done.
done.
I'm going to watch Spidey and His Amazing Friends now.
Don't recommend it. I recommend the
Patrol?
music. Ugh. Watch Spidey and His Amazing Friends. Paw Patrol. Paw
We're
Patrol's
back to
capitalist
start.
propaganda.
Oh,
This
back
sounds
to me.
This sounds like a guy that's watched Paw Patrol and wasn't a fan of it.
I have a child.
Yeah, you don't have a choice to be a fan of it.
Paw Patrol is like this huge like franchise now, isn't it? Basically,
There are a few things that I'm really glad my son doesn't like, or hasn't been exposed to and just doesn't care. Peppa Pig doesn't care about it.
Good.
Paw Patrol doesn't care about it. The shows he loves are Hey Dougie, which is great. Spidey and His Amazing Friends, which is tolerable. Star Wars Young Jedi Adventures, which I'm like, yes, get in there, kid. And then he likes the newest Pokemon series, he likes the newest Beyblade series, and he likes Bluey.
Interesting thing from Peppa Pig, though. The voice of Daddy Pig is also the voice of the Dungeon Keeper from the Dungeon Keeper games. And
Wow.
it's not even a different voice he does.
Let's just say Bandit and Bluey is voiced by the lead singer of the Australian band Custard.
Oh, nice.
I mean, you're talking about Dungeon Keeper.
Yeah.
One of whose games is Dungeon Keeper Mobile, one of the most predatory like games ever released in terms of microtransaction nonsense. Yeah.
Sports.
On a happier note,
It's a
but
big game. Yes,
not
come on.
related.
God, let's be hanging there.
This YouTuber I follow called Totally Tubular Jonathan, who's a video game buff. Hello if you're listening, big fan. I think he said the latest Digimon game is very, very good.
Okay.
I can't remember what it's called, and I also can't remember the latest Pokemon game, but he said that's not that great from what he played. So
I'll be Scarlet
He just-
Violet.
he's,
ZA, I think.
Huh?
Legend ZA, I think.
Legend ZA, that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
Legend's Arceus.
he really didn't enjoy Legend ZA, but yeah. But he said the newest Digimon's really quite fun.
Right.
You're having fun there,
I do
Chris.
like
I am
music,
having fun,
however.
yes.
Uh,
Music.
I like music.
I like
yeah.
Music!
I've got another theme for you guys.
Saffenstein. No,
You know, I see a theme developing. Oh no, wait, no, I see a pattern
So
developing.
I'm shouting out for my next theme
Go on.
to a very lovely theme from one of my favourite ever shows, Adventure Time. I absolutely adored this show when it was released. From the first season right to the end of it, me and my friend just sat there pretty much for the whole summer just binging the entire show.
Chris
Such
is
an
still
easy-
trying to get me to watch it.
You really need to watch it. It is such an easy show to binge, though.
Yeah, it was so easy to get into, and then just watching the characters develop as well was just really nice as well.
I remember the pilot episode on Cartoon Network. It lost because there was like this competition for all these original cartoons to get made into a series, and Adventure Time failed miserably. It didn't get made. they picked Dexter's Lab instead.
Oh, yes.
Okay, makes sense.
Is it really that old, Adventure Time?
The pilot episode is, yeah. It changed quite a bit before it got made into a series, but because Family Guy was also in the same competition.
Oh my god.
But it was kid friendly.
Oh.
But it was Brian the dog in it as the main character.
Right.
Okay.
A lot of boxes.
Yeah, so they both lost. But the Adventure Time pilot was so wacky, even back then. It's not surprising it didn't get made.
It really needed to wait a couple of years.
Yeah, like Finn ends up visiting Abraham Lincoln's ghost on Mars for no reason.
Isn't that still a plot point in the show, though?
It is later on as well, yeah.
The song that I picked is more specifically the outro of Adventure Time, and I every single time it came on, it was just such a lovely tune. It's called Island Song, with the brackets "Come Along With Me" by Ashley Erickson.
It is a lovely song. Get your ukulele out.
Absolutely.
It sounds like an outro song.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah.
It's actually way better than the intro song as well.
It is, to be fair, yeah. That's why I picked this one, because it is better than the intro.
I was also thinking this could fit like the credits of a Pokemon movie again, almost kind of thing. You know.
I was listening to this. I was thinking, listening to your first song, Chris. So it's like, wow, this song could have followed even right beforehand.
Yeah.
Through quite nicely.
Do you know what I didn't think about that when I was sequencing?
What did you think about?
The order of the songs. Literally had one job. Got it wrong.
He says you say one job. You also set up the microphones and let us into your flat, and set the laptop up, and
We literally did nothing in this process except eat
eat your food.
Eat noodles.
turns out we can't even speak English now.
Eat noodles that are far too hot.
Yeah.
God, they were wonderful.
I mean, it was hot to breathe the air near the chili noodles.
If we were in Adventure Time, those would have literally been on fire.
Oh, yeah.
We'd have gained elemental powers eating them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being near them.
Would have been in the Fire Kingdom.
Yeah, because no one wants to be the Ice King.
That would melt the ice king, I think.
No, too hot-tempered.
I was about to say something about the Ice King, and I was like, nope. Let's leave that because it takes us into territory we specifically said we wouldn't go.
Oh yeah, no politics.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what we're even talking about. But
I'll show you after.
Yeah,
no,
we'll
you don't
show
need to.
Well, there we go. That was.
Is that it?
Such a lovely little song.
Oh, it's nice. That was
It
nice.
was a lovely little song.
From the little bit I heard before we all started talking.
Well, yeah, but
It's good though. Nice. Yeah.
If, like David, you missed the song, we have a playlist.
Oh yeah, I
Go
forgot,
check it out.
yeah.
That's so intermittently mentioned.
Well, I know what I'm going to be checking out later.
Adventure
Time.
Our playlist or
Yeah.
Adventure Time? Yeah, watch Adventure Time.
Watch Adventure Time.
It's better.
Oh yeah, I've never watched that either. No.
I watched Regular Show, never Adventure Time.
Ooh,
Aye,
yeah,
that was quite
regular show was very fun.
Or Cat Dog.
I still remember the
These are vastly different eras of cartoons.
I still remember the YouTube skit of regular show. I think it could have been just like before it came regular show. It was like 2 a.m. in like garage or something like that, or a gas station.
Yeah.
It was very much not a kids show back then.
No.
I'm still not entirely convinced it is now.
No, it definitely gave stoner vibes.
Yeah.
I do love regular show, and just people exploding in that show just makes me laugh. Like it's the pace of which they explode as well. It's just like I still remember it was. I think they were like in hell or something like that.
That was the most dangerous time to take a sip. But yeah.
And it's just like I think they're talking about like this bouncer guy that they're trying to get past him. It's like, dude, are you crazy? I can't go past that. And it's like, it'll be fine. We'll just sneak past them. And it just cuts to a guy just walking up to the bouncer. Hey, mate, can I borrow a pen? And the bouncer just picks him up, throws him into the ceiling, and explodes. It kills me every
I don't
single
know what on
time,
earth
man.
is being discussed, but I like the sound of it.
Regular Show. Is,
Regular
is
Show.
great.
Stupid show.
Their boss being a gumball machine.
The angriest gumball machine, man.
Oh dear.
Friends
Okay.
with a Yeti.
Have you got a song
What a
for us?
throwback, man.
Moving on to something a bit more grand.
A bit more what, sorry?
Only slight.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the catch.
So this is from a controversial 1990s movie.
Ooh.
What controversial 90s movie are we talking?
Natural Born Killers.
Oh, I've heard of it, yes.
Oh, I think
I've heard of it. Never.
So, movie about prison convicts being filmed by a documentary film crew as they break out of prison.
Oh, okay.
They're going on a bit of a killing spree. It's not a pleasant movie, but my god, the soundtrack slaps.
Okay.
So the soundtrack is put together by Trent Reznor.
Oh, wow. It must be good then.
Okay.
But it is wildly eclectic. It has things like Leonard Cohen on it, Rage Against the Machine.
Hell yeah.
It's got Christian gospel music, and then original Nine Inch Nails songs as well.
Fantastic.
It is such a wild trip, and it's if you buy the actual soundtrack album, all of the songs just merge into each other. They don't even finish. So you'll get a chorus of Rage Against the Machine, and then a gospel choir comes in, and then the Nine Inch Nails song will kick in, and then Johnny Cash appears.
A lot like that.
I love the idea of someone just being brutally murdered and then Hurt by Johnny Cash starts playing.
It's that kind of thing, actually. Yeah, it is like that. But the film, I'm not a fan of the film, but the soundtrack is incredible.
Okay, right.
And this song was written specifically for it. It's called Burn, and it's a bit.
Oh, I know this song. This is a great track.
yes. Okay, and it's a bit of a change of pace from Adventure Time.
Yes,
Cool.
yeah.
No island ukuleles.
But Burn by Nine Inch Nails.
Here we go.
This is a great one.
This is kind of peak industrial.
Yeah, there are a couple of different sounds going on throughout
I like
the
that
song.
drum beat, but it does sound like it's being played on like metal bin lids.
Yeah. Get the beer kegs in, start whacking.
Yeah.
All of the vocals are really distorted.
It sounds like they're doing that thing they do in the Gorillaz where they do like the talking through that
Oh,
like,
the radio mics.
yeah, like the ham radio mics.
Needlessly expensive microphones. They really are. Hundreds. Thousands.
You
something.
can get some that are not as well known, just as good but cheaper. We talked about getting stealth one.
Yeah, that'd be quite fun. I actually have an idea. I bought a microphone for £3 off of a well-known Chinese website the other day. And
There's like 3.
We're not naming any.
if you attach it to the bottom of an empty soup can and sing into that, that's not bad.
I have more questions for you, Chris.
I have a lot of spare time.
What song is this going in?
A cover of this. Oh, bass.
I'm more just liking that synth, so I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Ooh. It's absolutely disgusting bass line. But live, it's even better. They did a live DVD, and I swear the guy stomps on like 3 Big Muff pedals before he plays
I would love to talk about the terminology musicians use when we're like something is stanky and we're like that just means it's real good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a stonking beat.
I just love the vibe of just hooking from off to a muff to a muff just to hook into the guitar. Right?
Yeah.
Or like the other one we've spoken about is like when something is just disgusting. You're just like, yep, that's good.
Yeah, Cronk up the Spronglers.
You know, if you turn the Springo up to 11, you add Spronk. And you make it go scringly.
My favourite one's the vibe dial. It's when you just turn the reverb up so it's like you're in a cave.
There's some pretty brutal guitar in the moment, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah.
This bit.
Oh ho 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 ho!
Wow. You know what? I've never thought of this before, listening to this song, but now I'm imagining a 90s rave scene, like with this blasting out. You know?
It does give Prodigy a little.
Because this song and the soundtrack would have happened after Downward Spiral, the big album. And it's kind of shifting from just being this out and out industrial thing into a more mainstreaming sound.
Into a sound.
Some of the B-sides.
Kicking ass to this.
Some of the B-sides are very danceable.
You think about the same thing, I think of cocaine vampires just killing you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, cool. We were just saying this isn't out of place in Blade.
No, it wouldn't be actually.
It's almost like a corn thing there.
Yeah,
It does,
kind
actually,
of.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Before corn.
Damn.
That is filthy.
There's so many layers of distortion on everything in this song.
It sounds like when I bring the big muff to the double muff to
Yeah.
band.
Make
They're
it
in
quadruple
the
next
house.
time.
Huh?
Make it quadruple next time.
I could run the double muff through the.
Because the other double muff.
I could run it through the other double muff.
I don't feel like double muff, so I put a double muff on your double muff.
Your signal chain's got 2 double muffs in it now.
So dirty. It's like the guitar and the bass just projectile
Sorry, I
vomiting
just saw
towards the
Chris's
ground.
expression of that, and his eye twitched.
I've seen some shocking pedal combinations.
Gnarly pedals.
There's a guitar pedal you can buy that makes your instrument sound like a frog croaking.
Did I show you the video where someone attached 4 of those
Yeah.
together? It sounded like this.
It's a frog turning into a frog, into a frog, into a frog, and it's oh god. This song just kind of breaks at the end.
I got
Do you
laugh.
mean it just hard stops, or it just goes...
The distortion levels just get so much, it's unlistenable.
It's feeding back on itself.
I haven't turned this up.
All that needs is reverb. No delay.
Oof.
It sounds like the studio.
It's like, how do I make that more unlistenable? Delay.
It sounds
Replay.
like the song.
A chorus effect.
The sound like broke the studio at the
Pretty
end of the
much.
recording.
The thing is, that's not the only time they've done that in their career. There's another song called it's on the Bad Witch EP, and it finishes that one, and it ends on a loop that's getting more and more gradually broken and distorted. But the loop isn't a perfect loop; it has a pause in it that gets slightly longer each time.
Oh wow!
So you think you're getting into the groove of it, and then you lose it, and then it sounds worse. And then it changes timing again, and you lose it.
I'm beginning to see where noise rock and shoegaze came from.
Yeah.
I mean, there's very much that ending felt like Nothing Works live.
Yeah, pretty much. We need to play them on this show.
There's a band
Yeah.
called Nothing Works, and Chris and I are probably their biggest fans in
French
Northampton, I reckon.
shoegaze. It's just the best thing.
Like some people just got together and said, "Yeah, I like that sound, but they need to like just chill out a bit," you know.
No. With the live show we watched of Nothing Works, one of the guys just dropped his guitar on the floor and just sat on the floor playing
Yeah.
with the pedals.
He wasn't even playing his instrument anymore, just the pedal board.
And it was making some heinous noises.
Wow.
And both Chris and I were so drunk, we were like, woo!
But
We were the only people there that were vibing that hard.
as much as we were vibing completely off our heads to that music, we went away with the CD. And it was still great sober as well.
My favourite thing about that though is we were probably the only people that were like really excited by
It was
that.
such a shame. Like, they deserved a much better audience that night. Northampton sucks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It turned out very well
You
for
heard
State
it.
Man.
You heard it here
That's
first,
it.
folks.
Next song.
Raised.
I love that last song, but that's great. Yeah.
This next song is yours.
Mine, yes. Well, I've got more nostalgia for you now.
Oh yeah.
How far back are we going?
Well, still 21st century, but back to the noughties again.
Hell yeah.
And it's nostalgia not just in terms of the piece of media that I'm associating the song with, but also in terms of this program or this show, because we're going back to Burnout 3 Takedown.
Oh. This has made an appearance before.
And the legendary... Well, it's because the... Hey, blame EA. I mean, blame EA for everything, but blame...
It's in the game.
Yeah. EA,
Think of-
corruption, it's in the game.
I just think of EA Sports. EA Sports.
But
They aim to give players a sense of accomplishment. And, anyway,
but blame them for having the burn up soundtracks just be so good.
they're not really good.
So this song is from Burnout 3's soundtrack, and it plays during the opening cutscene before the main menu appears, and it's by the F-Ups, and it's called Lazy Generation. So a lot of people will recognise this when they hear it.
I think I know this song.
I don't think I do.
I played this game so much.
I do know this song. Hell yeah! I don't know this from the game, weirdly enough. I know it from something else.
Wait. I've won my friends over in the room.
Oh, absolutely.
Where do you know this from then? If you don't know it from the game,
I think it's appeared in like a Malcolm in the Middle type thing,
right?
but it also appeared in. This is a really out there reference, but there used to be this like stick figure animation software called Pivot, and there was a Pivot like style, like almost like Asdef movie before Asdef movie. And there was this one where a guy's sitting on a couch and this song is playing, and when I heard that through that, I was like, "What song is that?" And I just went and looked it up.
This could have appeared in any of those like teen movies from that era.
Yeah.
Like Road Trip or American Pie or something like that.
I'm not
but-
sure
but-
American
but-
Pie, but I might have watched it in something like Euro Trip or
But
Sex
any-
Drive or something like that.
But any like noughties, like video game or movie, like Tony Hawk or any of that kind of stuff. Anything that uses like heavy punky stuff, it's just great. And I've not read about them recently, but if this still stands. They only did one album together, unfortunately, which I do have.
And the album's entitled "Screw You" by the looks of it.
Right. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
That checks out.
I did listen to it years ago, and I remember it being good. And obviously there's songs on it, but
Look, we've never had the F ups. What are we going to call our album? Screw you.
Just double down on the joke.
But if there is one thing that people know this song from, it's Burnout 3.
It is where I know it.
Yeah.
Like, me and my friend used to play Burnout 3 so much.
Wow, energetic.
Yeah, definitely.
This will get your audience going.
Oh, they're from Rochester, Minnesota. That's how I know the song.
What?
It was in NHL 2005.
Well,
It's just appeared on all those sort of extreme sports games again.
Well, it's the same time period, basically, so yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So that...
We're swapping phones because Chris has run out of battery.
No, charging your equipment before you record's a good idea.
Nah. It's ill advised.
That's alright, we've only got one song left, haven't we?
We've only got the one song remaining, and I believe it's yours, Scott.
It is mine. This is my favourite show of all time. And it is both the intro and outro song. The intro song has lyrics, the outro version is just an instrumental. This show actually is coming back.
Yes!
Next week.
Woo! Hell yeah!
At time of recording.
Yeah, at the time of recording. For you guys, it's probably been completely out and it was either terrible, amazing, or was just okay.
And it's probably not coming back again.
Greenlit for season 2.
Yeah.
Who knows? But this
because they
I
called
think
it season 1 again for some reason.
Plenty of shows have done that.
So yeah, it's this Superman by Laszlo Bane, and for those of you that don't know this, it's in the show Scrubs.
Woo!
Hit play. I love this song so much. Oh.
Yes. Just straight from that intro.
I've never seen the show, so...
You would actually really like it.
It's very fun.
is it just a medical drama?
No, it's
No, it's a medical
comedy.
comedy.
Medical comedy? Oh, okay.
There's some very hard-hitting scenes.
It
Okay,
is.
fair enough, yeah.
I've never cried as much as I have from watching Scrubs.
The thing with Scrubs is like the comedy in it can be really slapstick and stupid, but when they do the proper drama bit,
When they
They
do
do
the
it
serious
well.
bit, you're kind of like, oh god, because the comedy is there and it makes everything light and bouncy and fun.
Brendan Fraser.
And then they're like,
Oh,
oh, where do you
mate.
think you are? Yeah.
Oh,
Where do you think you are?
I think like some of the best comedy sitcoms though certainly are ones where they have like a lot of hilarious moments, but they can do like serious stuff, and the comedy doesn't feel out of place. So things like Only Fools or The Vicar of Dibley and stuff like that. It's they know where to put the laughs, and it's done. And if there are sad bits, the funny bits are still done in good taste. So
There's a careful balance to be found. It's
Exactly,
the same with horror
yeah.
as well. Horror
Yeah.
movies that have a random laugh in the middle of them.
yeah.
It knocks you
Perception
sideways,
breaker.
but it just breaks it up nicely. Yeah.
It's like
Weirdly
with
enough, talking about
Scrubs,
hands to break your fall.
with Scrubs, there's never been like, one moment where you're just laughing your head off at this really funny scene, and then it gut punches you with the
I think
Soul crushing his
because sometimes you'll get episodes where there just aren't many gags because they are so serious. Like I think of that episode where I think it's My Fallen Idol, is because all the episodes are light and it's something. But My Fallen Idol, the main character JD, his mentor Dr. Cox rushed to get a bunch of patients' organs, and they all died because they didn't do the proper checks, and the patient they took the organs from had rabies. And he crashes out so hard. But the point where they do the crash out, I think they do How to Save a Life, kind of.
The frame.
And there's a point where he's sitting there, and you can see it in the scene. He's sitting there because the acting is incredible. He's got the crash cart. He's trying to bring this guy back, and when they can't, he just throws the crash cart and just like goes absolutely nuts.
But don't forget that before this scene was a really funny bit.
Yeah. But you're watching it, and you're just like, oh no, it was
like,
real. It was a real uplifting bit because they were talking. He was like, I've finally gotten through to Dr. Cox. We're now going to sit there and eat the sandwich. Everything's fine. And then it all goes horrible.
And then it crashes.
I assume more stuff happens later in the episode after that.
And that is how
that's the end of that episode.
I was just going to say, I would imagine it being a bit strange if someone having a mental breakdown and then you just hear the sound of a ukulele.
No, genuinely, that's what happens though. It's just that ding, 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 ding,
Yep.
and you're just like,
yeah, you're sitting there, that's playing, and you're just like, what the
That can't be how it ends.
and then in the next episode, JD's talking about Dr. Cox coming back.
together? I'm a super person.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah.
That same topic of like heartbreaking, crushing moments. We talked about Futurama one before. Oh, the dog that waits for
yeah.
him. Oh my god.
Oh god.
Scrubs makes that look tame, which is weird. With just
That's
the
nice,
moments.
that is.
That was really good.
But no, like season 1 is a little ropey of Scrubs because they don't have any of the funding or any of that stuff. Still good, but like season 4 is probably the episode everyone's like, this is the best season.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic show. If you're not seeing it, definitely need to get watching
It's
it.
my favourite show. It's
I'm
got
excited
these
for the new series.
I am as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
I've seen the amount of clips I've seen from it where I'm like, this is really promising. Let's come on, guys.
That neatly wraps up an episode of Themes.
Themes, yes.
Next up,
What is next? Sorry.
Next up, fighting.
Fighting, yes.
And then we'll make a podcast.
Yes. Yes. There'll be some fighting and then we'll do some more reactions.
No, but it's been a good journey. We don't have any time for the bonusy stuff, unfortunately. We did actually hit this one pretty much on the head.
That's
so we need more themes. Maybe we'll come back to the
Possibly, yeah, could do.
Maybe we'll be fighting. Who knows? Your dream wrestling opening
Intro
music.
song.
You're a
Oh, wow.
wrestler. This is your opening theme. What's it going to be?
I'm stealing this one from The Simpsons, but why can't we be friends?
What, by War or by Smash Mouth?
I don't know the actual thing. I just remember when Homer had that boxing episode of The Simpsons, and he enters into the boxing ring and she's, why can't we be friends? And I just think the vibe of walking out.
I think it might be Smash Mouth's version, probably.
Maybe.
But
just
yeah.
the vibe of like, you're meant to have this really high intensity wrestling intro, and I'm just like, why can't we be friends?
I want to pick the longest possible song and play it for the entirety as a walk.
So when
Is
you
that
do
so
your
you don't make it to the ring?
So when he does his WrestleMania intro, the other guy runs past him to get into the
I
ring.
mean, a good contender for this is the end by the doors. It's about 10 minutes long as well.
Bear Factory.
Oh god.
Or you could do. There's a song called "A Plague of Lighthouse Keepers" by Van de Graaff Generator, who are an old prog rock group, and that's 24 or 5 minutes long. So, yeah.
I want to see some fighting. I don't want this to be just a guy.
You know what you should do? You know what you should do for that? Just walk in slow motion, and then people will be like, "Is my TV broken or what?"
What is your wrestling intro, Chris?
Do you know what? I asked the question. I haven't even thought about it.
There we go. Inagata Davida, 17 minutes long.
Oh, like Iron Butterfly.
Yeah.
But no, don't do that. Walk in during the percussion break in the middle where there's no vocals.
Or let the song play and I only show up at the last
Shiny
minute.
Happy People by R.E.M. Not a long song, but just like, what? Do I have to fight this guy? He seems
Oh, what
so
about
happy.
Manson? She makes my nose bleed. What about that?
Well, these all sound like entries for a
Anyway.
future episode. So thank you for listening. Check out the playlist.
Yeah,
Sponsor
yeah.
us. Buy us a coffee. Whatever it is people do these days
Yeah,
on
yeah.
podcasts.
Thanks for tuning in, and yeah,
Slap that
these,
like and subscribe.
yeah, whatever.
If
it
you're
is,
on YouTube,
but-
yeah.
yeah. These guys might wander in some other time, so yeah, thanks for being with us, guys.
No,
Cheers.
they're not allowed to leave. They're just staying to record.
Oh,
more
okay,
episodes.
fair enough. I see.
I basically live here now.
I mean, I don't live here, so yeah. All right, see ya.